I recently did a video about really decluttering our phone time from our morning time, and the response was overwhelming. So many females are struggling with this, and you are not alone. If you feel like it's a really tricky balance with your phone, I wanted to give you my hottest tip ever on how to manage your time on your phone in a very simple, intentional way, and I just know you're going to love it. Well, hi there. My name is Dawn. I am a licensed marriage and family therapist, a homeschooling mom, and a Jesus lover. And I live in Minnesota with my sweet husband of 16 years. And we've got 3 kids between the ages of 10 and 13. My passion is to really empower you to live intentionally, to create space for deeper connection with God and your family. The first part of this tip comes from one of my dear friends named Suzanne. She's definitely one of my very favorite people. She moved away, so I don't see her or talk to her nearly as much as I would like to. So the first part of this tip is a shout out to Suzanne, and what she told me to do was a complete game changer. So usually all of us have sort of a go-to social media. And so for her, that was Facebook. And for you, it might be Instagram, it might be something else. So if you're on social media and struggling with how to manage your time with it, how to make sure you're living intentionally with it, her tip was this: go ahead and delete that app right off your phone. And I was like, oh wow, I love that. I mean, really, do we need to be told? This is a very simple thing, but so hard to actually do, right? And then what she did is, you know how you can hold down the screen on your phone and rearrange your apps? She actually put the Bible app in the place where she would normally, very much out of habit, press the Facebook icon. She found herself clicking open the Bible quite often throughout the day. And not only did it serve to kind of awaken her to the amount of time she was spending on Facebook, but it also got her into the Word several times per day. And so she was like, this was a really good thing, was just to swap those things out. So if you have the Bible app, you can just move it around to where Facebook or Instagram was, delete Facebook and Instagram, or whichever one that you feel needs some more intention around it, put the Bible there instead, and really see what happens. Now, the second part of this is, I feel like I still want to be on Facebook. I actually do some professional things on Facebook, but then I really like to see the pictures. And so while I don't post very much personally, I do like to be on Facebook. I want to continue to be able to view it, I guess you could say. And so my tip for you today is to set a timer and access Facebook from your computer. I cannot tell you how this has shifted my experience, because honestly, we all can probably relate to losing hours on our silly devices and then sort of like feeling yucky or like, I don't know, just sort of depleted afterwards. Like, what did I even do? I could have done so many different things with my time. And so that's what this does, is it actually puts you in the driver's seat where you are doing several things out of intention. Number one, you are sitting down at your computer to check Facebook. So if you desire to be on any form of social media, simply sign on through your laptop and then set a timer. You could set it on your computer itself. You could set a kitchen timer, or you could use a timer function on your phone. I would recommend 15 minutes or less. Personally, that's what I'm comfortable with in terms of a time expenditure, but you can obviously do whatever brings you the most peace. When that time is on, you are intentionally going to that social media platform and enjoying yourself. You are using this time to follow that intention. And for me, it is to see everyone's pictures, their kids, kind of comment on a few things. Maybe somebody has a birthday. So it gives me an opportunity to do those things and to kind of see if there's any updates on some of my closer relationships. And then time's up, computer is closed, the timer is done, and I move on with my day. I personally do not have peace about the number of times I have gotten onto a social media thing in my phone only to realize that time has completely gotten away from me. It just bothers me because it wasn't my intention. And so I end up feeling kind of about it and really regretting the time that I spent. So this puts you back in charge and empowers you to create that schedule. And it also allows us to not quit cold turkey. You know, sometimes I think we do. We just like delete it and we're like, oh, that's so done. I don't want to do that ever again. But then comes that desire bubbling up of like, oh, I really wish I knew what was going on with Suzanne or her kids. I want to check in. This can be worked into your life. You can have both, but the key is that we want to be in charge of it. We don't want to just lose those hours because we're sitting there on our phone. And when I'm at my laptop, I'm kind of in business mode. I'm kind of in task mode. I don't know about you, but when I'm on an actual computer, I'm way less apt to continue and just kind of lose track of time because it's just a different feel. I can't wait to hear the amount of peace that you have and frankly, the amount of time that you recover to do the things that you love doing and that you have set out for yourself. Maybe you have decluttering goals. Maybe you want to do a special outing with one of your kids. Maybe you have some school planning to do. Maybe there's some self-care that will actually fill you up instead of leave you feeling depleted. Whatever the case, you are about to recover so much time and I cannot wait to hear how your life changes.